Hello, grade 12. Once again, we are continuing with our preparation for the mock. The question says calculate the coordinates of B and C. This coordinates B and C. How are we going to do that? These are x-intercepts. And it's on the parabola. So we will write the parabola that was given, and it should be equal to 0 because for x-intercept, y is equal to 0. Then substitute it into the quadratic formula. This is our quadratic formula. So if you substitute it into it, your a is going to be -1, your b is going to be 5. So if you substitute, you are going to have your b, which is 5. So b is 5 minus 4, your a is -1, and your c is what? 6 over 2, and your a is what? -1. So if you substitute, that's what you are going to have, and when you press on the calculator, you are going to get -1 and 6. Then your b is going to be -1 and 0. Why? Because b is at the left hand side of 0 and it's a negative number. So the b will take this negative value, and c is at the right hand side of 0 and it's a positive number. So c is going to take the 6. So the point is going to be 6, 0, -1, 0. It's 0 because y is equals to 0. Let's move on to the next question. If PQ is 5 units, calculate the length of OR. If PQ is 5, this distance, remember this distance is y, is 5. Calculate the length of OR, this length. Let's see how we are going to do that. We know that J, which is the distance from here to here, is J, is this line. Alright, remember this line is y, this line is also y. They are all siblings of y. So the distance from here to here is J, plus the distance, that is PQ, should be equal to the distance from here to here, which is F. So the distance from here to here is what? F. So the distance from here to here, which is J, plus the distance from here to here, which is PQ, should be equal to the total distance here, which is F. So we were given PQ. So transpose this J is going to be F minus J. And I can write it in this form. F is F of X minus J is J of X. It should be equal to 5 because we're given that PQ is what? 5. So this PQ is 5. And F is given as this in the question. We're given F as this one. It was given in the question that F is this. So this is F minus, remember it was minus here. So minus J. So we have our minus J. What is J? X plus 1. So if you simplify this minus, you have the minus here, and this is also going to be minus. It's equals to 5. When you transpose, this 5 is going to be minus, and we are going to have 6 minus 1, this is the minus 5. And it's going to give us minus x squared, which is this. And this 5x minus 1x is going to give us 4x. And this is going to give us 0. So you have minus x squared plus 4x equals to 0. We can rewrite it as x squared. If you transpose this, is going to be plus. If you transpose this, is going to be minus x, minus 4x. Then we can factorize x out. So you have x minus 4 equals to 0. So this x is equals to 0, and this x minus 4 is also equal to 0. And if I transpose this, it's going to be x is equals to 4. Let me write for you to see. X is equals to 0, and x minus 4 is also equal to 0. So if I transpose this, it's going to give us 4. Then you see that there are two values. Let's visit the graph. The first value for x is what? 0, and the second value for x is what? 4. So the distance from here to here is going to be 4. So OR is equals to 4. Let's move on to the next question. Calculate the coordinates of M. Let's check. Where is M? M is the turning point of F. So we can get the x value of M, which is b over 2a. It's supposed to be minus b over 2a. There should be minus here. Minus b over 2a. So we know our b to be 5. How? From this equation, b is 5. So this is our minus. B is 5 over 2. Your a is minus 1. And when you press this on the calculator, you get 2,5. Then you are supposed to substitute into the function to get the y value. So we are going to substitute 2,5 into the function. And if you substitute, you have your minus. X is 2,5 squared plus 5. 2,5 plus, and this is going to give us 12,25. Or you can use this one. Okay, let's visit our calculator. I will have a minus 2,5 squared plus 5, 2,5 plus 6. And it's going to give us 4 over 9, which is this one. If I want decimal, 12,5, 12,25. And so my M is going to be 2,5 for X, then 12,25 for Y. Okay. Then the next question says, find the maximum length of PQ between B and S. Now to find the maximum length of PQ between B and what? S. The maximum length, we need PQ. And PQ is this one minus that. Remember in our equation. PQ is, let's visit that one. PQ is F minus G. That is F minus G. So our F was this, minus G is this. If you simplify this one, you are going to get this one. If you simplify. Now, to find the maximum value, we must take the first derivative. Calculus is coming in here now. So this 2 will multiply negative 1 here, you get negative 2. Then 2 minus 1 will give you 1. So the exponent here is 1. Then the exponent here is also 1. So it's going to multiply this 4. It's going to give you 4. Then 1 minus 1 will be 0. So this one will blow away as 1. So you have 4 here. Then to find the maximum value, you substitute 2 into the function. And what is that going to give us? Remember, the function is x squared plus 4x plus 5. So if you substitute this 2 into that, you are going to get this one. The question is, how did we get that one? Okay, if you substitute, you are going to get what? 9 units. Okay. Okay. Now, the question is, how did we get 2? That's what I'm going to show you. To find a maximum point, the first derivative must be equal to what? 0. Alright, so it means minus 2x plus 4 should be equal to what? 0. And if you transpose this, you are going to get minus 2x is equals to minus 4. Then you divide both sides by 2. So you are going to get x is equals to minus 4 divided by minus 2. And this one is going to give us what? 2. And x is equals to what? 2. So you substitute it into this one, you are going to get the value for y, which is 9 units. So the maximum value is what? 9 units. Okay. I wish you all the best. Bye.